Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So, I want to talk about a lot of different subjects. I have a lot of them written down. Today, I'm going to start the topics with men losing value, just as women do. I feel like this is a subject that really needs to be spoken about. Um, so, I'm going to get into that in a second. Before I do, of course, please like, subscribe, um, and I would like to read off these topics, and I want you to comment below which topic you think I should do next for my second video. Um, and whoever comments with like whatever topic gets the most picks, obviously, is the one that I'll be doing. So I have childhood stories, living with depression, morals, um, different ways of living, like how people live differently, um, being a young mother, coping with COVID and having kids in school, a topic about love and loyalty, a topic about sexual consent, um, actions and reactions, allowing people to consume your day only gives them the energy they wanted. Ignore, block, let go of things. Stop going back and forth with someone. You're only giving them more power over you. That's like a whole topic right there. And then sex with no feelings. And that's really all the topics I have right now. So yeah, comment below which topic I should do next. And let's just get right into this because, nobody wants to hear somebody just keep talking about bullshit, right? All right, so men and values. So I watched a podcast the other day. I will comment in the description whose podcast I watched, where I got some of this inspiration to do this topic. So they made a lot of sense when they said that women are born with respect and men have to earn it. I just want to get into really quickly why that is. In my opinion, I'm not saying that this is like a fact, but in my opinion, I feel like women are born with respect because of what women are pretty much built to do. We are built to bear children, something that a man can never do. And I feel like that is the reason why we automatically get respect. You know what I'm saying? Like we automatically have that because we bring life into this world, you know? Um, I am very much big on equality. I feel like not anything that a man can do, a woman can do, and not anything that a woman can do, a man can do, but pretty much. There are women out there who can do just as much as a man can. And there are men who can do just as much as a woman aside from having a child. Um, so, with that being said, men, use are of value. Use are born valuable. I tell my kids every day that they are amazing people, and you know that should never be a second thought in your head that you're not as good as a woman, like that doesn't make any sense. But when men sit here and they put themselves out there in, um, I guess you could say, a nasty manner, what I mean by that is um, most men have no standards. They will sleep with anything. Anything. Nowadays, literally anything. Um, and it's saddening me because men do that, women don't trust men. They don't trust that, say I meet somebody tomorrow, and then a year later I find out he cheated on me with somebody who weighed 250 pounds and even even 150 pounds, like even just a little bit thicker than me. And the girl was darker than me. um for a woman, we're going to look at that and see that you were never really attracted to me. I wasn't really what you really fully desired, and that chips away at our confidence, and it makes us lash out on the next man and take those problems out on them. This is a whole nother topic that I'm just gonna a little bit or whatever. If you're still healing from a situation, do not get into another one. It is not fair to the other person for you to be using them as a rebound. And I'm telling you, it never works. I know from so many experiences. Really find out who you are and what you want, what you're looking for. And if somebody comes along and they don't have all of those things, keep it pushing. There are so many people in the world, so many single people in the world. Okay. Another thing that makes a lot of men devalued um, is them not being fathers to their children. It gives you guys such a bad name, and it gives the men who are amazing fathers weird stares. Or like, they'll see somebody is a good father. Like, all right, I watched Fatherhood last night, and in that movie, he's a single dad. And when the baby was a baby, there was this one short clip where, he was in this place, then he was at that place, then he was at that place with the baby. And in all of these places, people kept asking him, where's mom? Where's mom? Why is it so unreal that a man can be a full-time dad? Why is that so unreal in so many people's minds? I guess because we were embedded with the fact that the woman is supposed to take care of the children and the man is supposed to go and make the money. But it's not always like that sometimes. And sometimes it's in a situation where there is no mother because she may have passed away or she's on drugs somewhere, and the man has to do both just like a woman does. And there are a lot of men out there who do that. And then there's the men who get stuck in situations that they really didn't want to be in. So they run away from it instead of just working through that issue that they have and figuring something out. Nobody's perfect. I'll tell you that much. I know for a fact that, as a mother who has a baby father who isn't so much a great baby father, I know that everybody needs some room to grow and be better at being what they are meant to be. So I just really wanted to talk about this topic and really get into the roots of it. It has a lot to do with the women that you deal with, the amount of women that you deal with. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to deal with a guy who was at one point in his life dealing with multiple women, because I, at one point in my life, was dealing with multiple men. So, where I would never judge a man because of how many women he's been with, other women do judge men off of that. To me, I feel like practice makes perfect, you know? The more you sleep with, the better you are at it. I don't know. That's how I see it. Um, you can't expect to have somebody who is immaculate in bed, but's only been with two people. You know, like, that's not, I mean, it's possible. People are just naturally good at having sex, but probably not. You know, there's probably some things that that person's not going to know how to do or whatever, you know. So there's that. Um, Yous are valuable, and I want to be somebody that tells yous that yous are valuable. And I want yous to really understand that if any female can get near you, the one female that you want near you isn't going to want to be near you. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like, if you're not ready for a relationship, okay? Say you're not ready for a relationship, but you start to really like somebody, you know, like you start to really have feelings for them. If there's no communication on your feelings, and there's no communication on the fact that you also know that you're not ready for a relationship, that's when damage happens. That's when damage control comes in. And it's like you're lashing out on this person because you're battling yourself in your mind. I really like this person, but I really don't want to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then you end up just falling into a relationship. It just happens. Why? Because there was no communication. That's another huge issue with men. They do not know how to communicate, and it's so sad. And it's like a lot of men feel like if they communicate their feelings or this, they're weak. And women don't like that. You know, like they don't like weak men. No, we don't like weak men. But there are some women who appreciate a man who is emotionally open with their feelings, who are, you know, with the way they feel about things. If you feel a certain type of way about something that I'm doing, I want to know that you feel a certain type of way about it so that I can fix it. A lot of men feel like we should just know. Same thing with women and men. Like, it's like us women, we just feel like men should just know. They should just know. And it's not work. It doesn't work that way because everybody is different. Everybody moves differently. Everybody's love language is different. You have to find the person who matches your love language. Like, it's that simple. And if you meet somebody who doesn't have the same love language as you, even if you really like that person, that's really just lust. You're just lusting. Make sure they're aware that it's not something permanent. It's not something that you're going to continue to pursue, like, and take steps with. You're going to stay in this spot right here. If you're willing to stay in this spot right here with me and not go any further in life together, then great, we're awesome. But if you feel like you can't stay in this spot for me with me and you want to move up with me or with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel like you deserve more. At least now you have that option. You know what I'm saying? Like give people an option to make the decisions that they want to make. If if my ex would have told me that he was sleeping with a bunch of other girls and I would have really sat there and thought about it, to be honest, I probably still would have stayed because I loved him that much. And although, like, yeah, I feel like I wanted to be in a relationship and I wanted to be with somebody and this, that, and the third, I wasn't really ready for a relationship either. I'm still not ready for a relationship because I expect too much from people, you know, and my trust issues aren't very there, you know, like I've been traumatized with a lot in my past, that I didn't heal from, and I brought that into my relationships. Like, know your worth before you start dealing with somebody, because if you don't know your worth, they're going to treat you like you're worthless, and it's going to be your own fault. I mean, yeah, they're a horrible person for doing it, 100%, but you shouldn't have been in that relationship to begin with. You needed to heal still. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure that the person who needed to heal is throwing little things into the relationship that's damaging it. Trust or this, or, no communication, emotion, being emotional, or lashing out over something really small. It's just a lot that goes with it. I don't know why I got into relationships. This is what I do all the time. I start with one subject, I go on to a thousand others. Anyway, I just want the men to know that you are worth something and that your standards are being chipped away at. Um, I mean, your worth is being chipped away at because of your standards. Your body is your temple as well. It shouldn't be given to just any female. Your mouth should not go on every female. It shouldn't. That's nasty. I'm going to save my mouth for the man that I'm going to be with. If there's no relationship title, there's no raw, there's no oral, it's just sex. And that is how you separate the two. And that will help so many people not get things mixed up. Like, yeah, I could really like somebody, really, really like somebody, but know that there's no future for me in that person. So I'm going to stay in this right now for the now. And that's it. I'm not going to take it no further. I'm not going to make them believe that I'm going to take it any further. I'm going to make sure that they know that. And it's not just one time that you have to make sure somebody knows that, because feelings grow. You start to hang out with somebody more. You start to do more things together. It starts to really feel like a relationship. That's when you have to double back, have the conversation again, make sure it's known. This is not going anywhere. We're still here. You may feel like it's going somewhere, but it's not. It's still right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you really truly want to feel like you're worth something, if you really want to truly feel like your body is your temple, because that is what it is, man or female, it does not matter what gender you are. Your body is sacred, and it should not just be given to anybody, because when you give yourself to people, you're allowing the energies to go in and in through you, through a man's penis going into a woman. He's putting all of his energy and all of his everything, his aura, and if he has any demons, all of that, it's being transferred like a plug going into a phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, so where I may not have any demons, and the guy that I'm dealing with does have demons, I'm feeling that. And it's even worse for empaths. If you're an empath, please stay away from having sex with just anybody. Like, really be sure with this person that you're ready and it's okay. Okay? I'm just saying. So yeah, I just want everybody, I want the men to know to do better with yourselves. Love yourselves a little bit more. Stop being little thotties. Okay? Sleeping with anybody and everybody. Like, that's not okay. That's how diseases get spread. Because you could sleep with somebody today. No, I'm sorry. Sleep with somebody yesterday, right? You slept with somebody yesterday. And that person had something. And then you slept with somebody else the next day. Now you just gave that person what that person gave you. And you didn't even know, because you're sleeping with so many people that before you even got a chance to find out, you gave it to like 5 others. You get it? You get how it happens? Please stop. Stop. Be better for yourself. I swear, it feels so much better. I understand that some people just want to get off and they want to, whatever, but be picky. Be a little picky. I'm not saying you have to be like turning every bitch down, but be a little picky. You know? Don't just don't just anybody. Just anybody, like come on. And then when you meet somebody and you're like, "Ah, yeah, I'm going to fuck this person." And then you go and you put your mouth on they thing, like don't use no condom. That's nasty. Oh, no, do that. That's nasty. Why nobody teach you not do that? And then these men, these nasty men, will sit there and talk about women, talk down about women, or use women. It's crazy. It makes no sense to me. Make it make sense. Anyway, guys, that was longer than I thought it was going to be, but I hope you enjoyed this topic. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and to comment below on what topic you feel like I should do next, okay? Stay blessed and keep it a G.